My oldest sister passed away in 1996 from AIDS. She died and left two daughters behind, two girls. And when that happened, to be honest with you, it hit my family very hard. It rocked our world because not only at that point was it, before that point, it was more of an Africa thing, or that's over in a third world country. It's another whole place, you know. All of a sudden, it left there and it came to my house in Washington, D.C. And it became very real to me. Is it getting better? Do you feel the same? Artists United for Africa got started basically because of Bono's whole mission and his involvement already in Africa and the AIDS crisis.
Someone to blame. You say one love.
There's an AIDS emergency all over this continent. That if we don't take seriously, there will be hell to pay. These people's lives are too important. There are millions of lives hanging in the balance.
So when he came to the States, he came to a little town in Tennessee called Franklin, and he met with myself and a few other artists. His heart was very obvious. It was very honest. It was very pure motive. It was just bleeding for the Africans and for people who have this disease.
She can't afford the $1.50 a day to save her own life. Now, I'm dumbfounded also by the stupidity of a world that says that's okay. We have the technology, we have the resources, and we just gotta get them here.
That passion spread to me personally, and we started thinking about, you know, how could we get more involved as a community? How could we be more involved in this process? And the record came as a result of that. It is a tribute to U-2. The music is absolutely wonderful.
Long walk to freedom. So long walk to freedom. One man come in the name of love.
In putting together this project, in the name of love, the Sparrow Labor Group just obviously picked certain artists. Nobody's better than the other guy, but they were the artists that they wanted to be involved in this thing, and they wanted artists who had a heart for the crises and who wanted to be involved.
One love.
When I think of the song One and my choice for it, and even trying to relate it to the Africa crisis and victims with AIDS, I think of the lyric itself. One is a song about love, and it's not just all Hallmark lyric type love. It's not about all the peaks of love. It's about the lows, the highs, the peaks, the valleys. And that's what people need, period. And a lot of times when we look out into the world and we see people that are hurting, you know, we want to love them, but it's kind of like, it didn't really fit my agenda for love. You know, we want to love them when it's easy to love them. Sometimes it's hard to love them. Sometimes they have things that make us go, whoa, it's not our comfort zone. But, you know, love is a big word, and it encompasses everything. As an African American, I've woken up to the reality that this is a world crisis, not just an African crisis. And my involvement, though small, hopefully it makes a little bit of a difference. I feel like I'm serving God through my music because I have a deep, deep concern and passion for the youth of our nation. I feel like our generation and the generation behind us we're living in crazy times, man, extreme times. And I know sometimes music speaks louder than politicians, pastors, preachers, parents. And sometimes the only way to a kid's heart is through their headphones.